Tech companies in Hong Kong are calling for more financial support to help get startups in the industry off the ground. This ahead of the city's annual policy address tomorrow. The move is seen as crucial as the city seeks to become a technology hub. Deborah Wong has the details.
请给我鸡汤的食谱. I've just asked this AI to give me the recipe to a chicken soup. And right now it's showing me that I need to buy about 500 grams of chicken, some carrots, some onions, and some lettuce as well. This is SenseChat, China's answer to OpenAI's ChatGPT. Only this takes instructions in Mandarin and very soon Cantonese. Now this east-west parallel in tech development is really part of a relentless race to the top. As much as they are competing products, their roads diverge under different regulatory regimes.
You look at from the West since end of last year, and in fact the adoption or the service is called Wild West. So they are free to launch and then people are free to adopt. But in Asia, it's more regulated policies. Every step of this technology movement has been thought for quite carefully before we grant the permission.
The question is whether operating under tighter regulations will impact the city's push to become a global tech hub.
I do see in terms of like the impact is not that much, to be very honest. If it's in mainland, right, they're like, let's say mainland company Tencent or like Alibaba, they have their own like dev center in mainland China instead. Hong Kong is more like the investment hub. They're like management teams they're putting in Hong Kong. They're seeing the finance and also like accounting and also how they get funding in Hong Kong instead.
But even that's facing headwinds. Hong Kong's link to the mainland is a double-edged sword. The US investment ban on sensitive Chinese technologies like AI and semiconductors applies to Hong Kong and Macau companies, which Hong Kong says will hurt the recruitment of overseas talent and tech firms. Still, among some financing fixes, getting venture capital from the mainland. Industry players believe tapping on the Greater Bay Area's resources can bolster Hong Kong's own tech ambitions.
In the GBA area or the Greater China in Hong Kong, one of the advantages, we have a very big market. The big market in terms of the source of the talent and also the business solution or the tech solution and applications.
Recruitment trends speak for themselves. Mainland professionals, for instance, account for 95% of applicants under Hong Kong's top talent pass scheme. Western expats have been slower to return. But Mr. Chan says the maturity of Hong Kong's tech and education ecosystem could change things.
I took Web3 as another example. Out of 180 companies moving in, more than 14 countries, the sources of these companies are coming from the US, the UK, or the Australia, and so on. So I have no concern about who are they coming from. As long as they are the talent, they can benefit and should resolve the talent shortage problem in Hong Kong.
We have also invested a lot in terms of helping the university during their research stage, help them to make a lot of publishment. By doing so, we are able to provide a relationship with those researchers before they get out of university to stay in Hong Kong as well as stay in our ecosystem.
Earlier this year, the government launched a strategic tech fund worth over US $639 million to deepen research in AI and quantum technology. A hefty budget, but with geopolitical uncertainties swirling in the region, lawmakers say more financing is needed to convince investors to stay. Hong Kong's policy address is expected to lay out clearer plans for tech development on Wednesday. Deborah Wong, CNA, Hong Kong.